Welcome back to the Array Sun channel. My name is Ravi, and today we're back in City Skylines 2 in the beautiful Sunnyshore city. Now, to start off today's episode, I want to work it a little bit differently. I've gained some feedback from you all in my previous few videos. I want to make sure I do right by you all and incorporate your feedback into my videos and into the episode. So, let me jump to the comments that I received that I am working on. First off, we have Chassis Pants here in episode 2, and he said a few things. First off, he mentioned that I was confused about the residential stability heat map, and he explained that because I selected low density, I was seeing a heat map for specifically low density, which makes more sense now. And I'll show that later on in the video. He also mentioned that I don't need to have livestock farms on fertile land, so I'm going to make an update in this episode to address that, to move it off the fertile land and actually grow crops on the fertile land. Gautam GTS, he said two things. First, he asked for my PC specs, so now in every video I'll link my part list in the description. And he also mentioned that I didn't balance my audio too well, so I'm going to do a better job of that going forward. And finally, on a positive note, Chinglebingo8243 mentioned that he liked my thumbnail in episode 2. So please keep the comments and feedback coming. I read all of them, I'll incorporate all of them. And now, without further ado, let's jump into the episode. Now, I want to make another change going forward into my videos. I want to have some more structure to my episodes. So that hopefully accomplishes two things. One, I want to pack in more content into my episodes and get more done for you all. And secondly, this is also going to make my city grow a bit quicker, a bit faster by organizing the work I want to do each episode. So let me show you something new, something special for this episode and every episode here on out. We're going to have a checklist. So there's a few things I want to get done today. First of which, we're going to work and improve our roads. I think there's certain spots and there's such a thing as roadway hierarchy. And I want to fix that in my city, and that will also help set me up for part 2 on this checklist. I want to create a new neighborhood across the bridge and closer to the key things over there. There's a set of train tracks on that highway, and I want to get closer to that highway. And finally, once with that new neighborhood, potentially some new industry that I'm going to introduce elsewhere in the city, I want to create districts. And districts is going to allow us to more finely control the city policies and district policies we have going around, where our police and fire folks are going to focus on. They can be assigned to certain districts. So we're going to do all that work today. Now, let's get into it. Let's get into the roadway improvements. So here we go. Here's what I'm thinking. You can see right here I have Robin Street, and this is actually coming off of a pre-existing highway, Serenity Bridge, Champion Bridge. This is connected to, I'll call this the interstate, because that's what it kind of looks like. And then we take exit off the interstate and get onto this highway. So, I want to turn this into a highway. I want to continue to build out this highway across the island as we expand in the island. And I think it's going to help force me to kind of work through my roadway hierarchy. Once I build a highway here, I think these streets, I have 2 of them at least, Anchor Street here and Birch Street. They're way too small for what the purposes that they're serving, right? I have a major highway, I have a lot of traffic going through, and I have these 2-lane, maybe they might be 4-lane roads coming through here. So this highway that I'm going to introduce is going to be an arterial. These roads are going to act as collectors, and then the rest of these roads will remain the same and be single or 2-lane one-way, or 2-lane two-way roads. Let's work on that now. I think it's going to clean up the parking, it's going to make the city look better, and it's going to help me expand in the future. So I'm going to go in here and use the replace tool quite a bit, and I'm going to clean up these roads. I'm going to put a highway through here, and oh, jumping ahead of the gun. I need to unlock the roadway. I don't have highways unlocked, so I need to unlock highways. Let me go ahead and do that. And I think I'm good to go with that. So what I'm planning to do here, we're going to take the newly unlocked highways here. I'm going to put a 4-lane 2-way highway across here. And I'm going to take my medium roads. I believe I already have a 4-lane road through here, but if not, I'll make sure it is a 4-lane road. And along with that, I want to add trees to take away the parking on those roads. So you'll see I have quite a few people parking on these streets. I don't want that to happen. Right? I want a good flow of traffic through here. So I'm going to create the highway. I'm going to start the collectors through here, and then we'll expand them in a second. Be right back. Okay, I placed the highway. One thing we got to be careful of is highways do not have water, sewer, electricity connections pre-built into them. If you look at the icon here, they don't have those little colorful circles under them. Whereas the medium roads here does have that. Luckily, my city is still connected because I didn't depend on the highway for connectivity. I depended on these roads, and these, what are going to be collectors, continue to transfer electricity, water, and sewage across the city. So we're good to go there, thankfully. Now with that, I've added in the highway, and I'm going to add in the collectors now. I'm going to use this 4-lane divided road, and I'm going to have to turn off my snap to zoning grid. When I zoom in here, you'll notice that I want it to be centered on the existing intersection. If I turn the zoning grid on, I can't get to the center. So I gotta turn that snap off, keep contours on. And here we go. I'm gonna do this and I'll be right back. Okay, we have a little problem here. Let's see. I have some buildings here that are along this street, and it's not letting me line it up or expand the street out a lane. So I need to move these assets a little bit across. That does cost me some money. So this is going to cost me 40K to move the police station. We're going to spend 15K on the clinic. Okay. Drop that there. I'm going to move the firehouse. I'm going to put it on, what is that? Sunnyside Street. That's a fun generated name. And we're going to move the plaza as well. The plaza is going to face the same street as the firehouse. And with that, I don't think I have any other assets here that I should be concerned of. I'm going to just run the collector through right there. Okay, got that done. Now we got to go in here and just double check our zoning a little bit. I've broken some of the zoning by doing this replacing. You can see right here, this looks off. I actually don't want anything to be facing the collector, so I'm gonna, I'll use the marquee tool, but I want to unzone that. I think these are still commercial. Right here, I don't need to zone anything there. Okay, that looks okay. I'm definitely gonna break some things here. I deleted a lot of existing assets, houses, commercial businesses, so this is gonna fluctuate. I'm paused right now because I was worried about the water and sewage. I think I can go ahead and press play. Everything should connect fine. This is what Chassis Pants was talking about. So I was confused in one of my previous episodes on why this section was red on residential suitability for the low density residential houses here. And it's red because low density doesn't want to be near high density. It's exactly what Chassis Pants said. If I click medium density, it's not so red anymore. If I click this high density, not so red anymore. So that explains that. Thank you to Chassis Pants. And continuing on here, this is filling up. We got some extra space here now. And I think I will put NA, can I put, interesting. I'm going to use NA medium density housing here. I'm going to put smaller little blocks here. I watch a lot of City Planner Plays. That is my main inspiration for even making these videos on this channel. And one thing I've noticed in this game is the size of your lots really make a difference in how your city looks. So I'm going to use some smaller lots here and see how that develops and how that looks. And we'll go from there. Now, one other thing I forgot to do, right here, you can see tons of cars parked along this street. I don't want that. I don't think it looks pretty. I don't want a ton of cars parked on my collector. So let me go ahead and fix that. I'm going to go into the landscaping tool. How do I do this again? I think I need to go into roads. Yeah, we're going to use the roads here. Oops. I'm going to click trees, and we're going to put trees. Will this get eliminate vehicles? Yes, perfect. So I'm putting some trees on this road in the middle. Oh, I did not want to do that. There we go. We'll continue that across on both sides. Okay, trees are on there. No more cars are parked along the collector. You can see lots of cars parked on the other streets, and honestly, that's fine by me. Did I not add another parking? Oh yeah, that parking lot is looking pretty full too. So I wonder what our traffic looks like now if I go onto this view. Actually, I don't have to be in here. There is an info bubble for traffic. And that is a mess. Okay. But the highway looks a little bit cleaner and this collector looks a little bit cleaner. I don't know why that's so red. So we'll keep an eye on that, but I think this is going to improve things a little bit. Sweet. Now that we got that out of the way, I want to go ahead, go across the bridge, and we're going to purchase some map tiles. And this time, we're going to purchase some map tiles that are not even connected to our current map tiles. This is kind of cool. I'm going to go here. I'm going to purchase this one, and why not these two as well. I'll probably continue expanding out here anyway, so I'm going to purchase 4 map tiles here. A nice pretty $52,000. And we are going to try to address the low density residential demand here. We have a bit of medium density as well. Maybe I can sprinkle that in here. Some good commercial demand, big industrial demand, not many office demand. And let's go ahead and create this new neighborhood. We're going to go into the road tool. We're going to look at our contour lines. You can see this little hill here. I think we're going to line up the grid kind of this way. So it's going to be at a diagonal of the highway roads. But I think that's going to give us a nice pretty result here. I don't want to keep using the same grids as this. I don't want it to keep making it flat. I want to add some variability to the build. And there's a good bit of flat land here. It does right up here, but we can landscape to accommodate for that. And I think we're going to have a nice pretty neighborhood. So let me go ahead and lay out the roads here and let's see how it looks. Okay, we are back. I have laid out some of the grid, the roads here. I think what I'm gonna do here though, this is too close to the highway for my liking. I'm gonna get rid of you and you. I'm just gonna leave it like that. And now we need to think about how we're gonna connect this to the highway. I think I'm just gonna make a normal intersection, but I wanna put it in a good spot I don't know if this is the good spot or right here or right here. We have a couple options. I do expect eventually that this highway, this interchange is not just going to lead here, but it's going to lead out here as well, because there's a lot of flat and good land here to build on. So this is going to change. It might even grow, might look bigger. I need to account for that. I don't want to build too close to that, so I'm inclined to make the exchange here. So I think what I'm going to do, this will be interesting. I might need to move that power line, but we'll work on that. I'm going to move. It's pretty close to the highway too. Yeah, that's fine. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the simple road tool. I'm going to take my 2-lane road and I'm going to put it right here. And I want to get a 90-degree angle here, right? So how do I, is that 90? Maybe it's better I start from the highway. So I'm going to use here, hit that, yep, hit that guideline, and there you go. That actually worked out better. And now we have a road here. And I'm going to do the same thing around here. We're going to go, I'm going to pause the game real quick, and I want to do something about this. Can I don't know how to move that, so I'm just gonna, I have a pause, I'm just gonna bulldoze it, I guess. And we're going to get this across like we wanted to. Get off on a 90-degree angle here. And I can, there we go. And I'm gonna line up with right there. And now I'm gonna take my power line, reconnect that back up. There you go. We got power back. Ooh, interesting thing here. We do not have power connecting from this area to here. And I'm tempted to simply just get another transformer going. It's not too crazy expensive, and I think it's just gonna make sense. So I'm gonna put the transformer station, let's put it over, ooh, I could, interesting. If I put it, I could put it somewhere where like it will just connect. That's kind of neat, if that works. It's overlapping. I'm just gonna move it right here. And I'm gonna take this power line, take you and connect you right there. Now we're hooked up to electricity there. We're gonna need a water connection. Now I could try to connect it across the river, but I don't think that makes sense to me. I think I'm gonna make this an independent system. So I'm gonna need another, let's see, use sewage outlet. It's a shame I don't want to. Wonder if it's okay to run a water pipe along. I don't know how realistic that is. Maybe you can tell me in the comments if that's realistic. I'm going to take, for now, a water pipe here and run it. Oh, I don't have the map tile for that. Okay, we're going to make an independent system. So what I'm going to do, I want to grab another map tile here so I can stuff sewage somewhere else. I'm going to purchase that one. And I'm going to take a little, I don't use this tool very often, I'm going to try to get practice for using it. But I'm going to take this, why can I not snap to the middle of the road? Maybe that's just how it works? Okay. We're going to go here, here, and there. Okay, I have a nice gravel road here. I'm gonna put some sewage stuff down. Which way is the water going? that saying it's going down? Oh man, this could be a terrible decision. Oh, maybe it's better. Oh, it's gonna go downstream, no? I do not want that to go downstream. It might be better for me to build into here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna purchase one more map tile here, right here. I'm gonna purchase that. And we're gonna do the same sort of thing here. Grab this. And I'm gonna grab here. I'm gonna put that right there. And I'm gonna put the sewage. Boom. Make sure that is connected. Is that connected? I don't know. We're gonna find out. And then I'm gonna take the water. I'm gonna go over here. And I want a water pumping station. In water, no water. Okay, interesting. How about right there? And we're gonna take a gravel road. We're gonna bulldoze that segment, and we're just gonna take a simple curve and connect that to right around there. There. So that's connected. Is the sewage actually connected? That I don't understand. Here, you can see the connection. Here, not so much. Do I need to like go up? You know what? I think I remember running this issue before. Maybe reduce my elevation step. I'm gonna move you to here. Ah, now it says it's not connected. Yep, I'm gonna put it right there. It's connected now. Amazing. All right, now I wonder too, should I make some EU housing? This would be a good experiment for me anyways, just to see what it looks like. I also have EU mixed housing, that's pretty neat. And NA mixed housing. Okay, we're gonna continue the game. And I don't want to use those right here, but I'm gonna go into EU. I'm gonna make a little European neighborhood, I guess. Let's see how that looks. So let me zone from here to here. Okay, we're gonna zone all that as EU housing. Oh, you know what? Guys, I forgot to connect that road. So let me do this. What are all these boxes? I can't see anything. Don't care about that guideline. That looks straighter though. Boom. There we go. Okay, we got EU housing coming in. This neighborhood's going to need some sort of commercial. EU low density business. We're going to put that along the shore here. So I'm going to make some 3. I'm going to make this a 2x3. I'm going to make that a 2x2. Make this a 3x4. Just see what kind of stuff we get here. Okay. Now parks, they don't have any parks. Let's get a I don't want to do that yet. I'm gonna go into, here's one other thing. I do want parks, like better parks. I'm gonna go down here to the park section and unlock. I have 3 XP points. I'm gonna unlock, let's do sports parks. Now I have sports parks. and I want to create a pretty path somewhere that kind of goes along the coast here. I think I'm gonna do that right, an alley, maybe? Will that work? Could I have to do... Okay. Here's what we'll do. We're gonna put a tennis court here. We're gonna put a basketball court. No, it takes up. Can I put? No, it's not gonna fit. I'm gonna put one. No, I don't want to do that. Skate park. That's pretty neat, and that's good enough for now. So they have a park. I'm gonna speed up the time here. Let's see. Oh, there's a fire over there. Better not be a fire over here. Okay, good. So we're expanding the city here. We're gonna building across the bridge. Okay. While that builds and expands, I want to do some changes to my industry. We do need to have industrial demand, and I think I've just utterly messed up this whole section. Like, this grid was fine. I don't know why I created another different grid here. So let me try to fix this, and while we do that, I'm also going to change the farms, fix the farms a little bit too. I have some ideas here. The reason we built this highway, we're going to have more industry over here. If you look at the wind patterns, the wind on the island goes to the southeast corner here, assuming the front this way is north. And then the rest of the build, interestingly enough, the wind doesn't go southeast, but it goes more east, more to the right. So over here, I might build more industry towards this edge of the map, but down on the island, this might turn into like an industrial heavy island, at least this half of it. This is where I'm going to focus my industry. And here, I'm going to keep expanding this way. I might put some industry in this area, so I might purchase a map tile right here. We'll see if that's necessary. And I want to continue this grid at least in this section, right? At least around this forest. So let me go ahead and do that. It's gone really dark in the game. Interesting. Okay. So let me try to rework this. Let me see what I can do, and I hope you will enjoy whatever improvements I try to make. Actually, before I go into the fast speed mode, I need to move this guy, the recycling center. So we're gonna move it for now right there. Oh wow, that's expensive. I think maybe it's better for me to start to figure out what I want to do, where I want to expand over here for the industry. Then I can move the recycling center to the appropriate spot. So I'm going to go into the highways. I have the 4-lane 2-way highway already. You see the contour lines, and I believe when I keep expanding this highway, it's going to go through this little mini valley and then go out here and we can expand a lot into this flat section. What I'm going to do, I'm going to curve the road a bit more. We're not in the replace tool, I want to be in this tool. And maybe we'll use a complex curve. No, we're going to use a simple curve. I'm going to use this. We're going to be at a 180, right? And I'm going to curve it this way. Okay. And that is going to set us up to go through that little valley. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to take the recycling center here, relocate it, and we're going to put it over here. It's not great, but it'll get the job done. Now the rest of these are just industries. I have free will here. We have a parking lot here that I want to move, so I'm going to move that. For now, I put it right there on Willow Street. Oh, it had overlapping items. I'm going to put it... It's only 9,000. I'm going to put it over here next to the farms. And the rest of this, I'm going to pause the video because it's going to be quite disastrous, but I'm going to bulldoze a lot of this. Okay, destruction has been made. Now, I want to continue this grid that we have. It was a good grid, there was no need to screw it up. Okay, I think I've expanded it quite a bit here. Let me get out of the road tool. We're gonna find, where did it go? Oh, back here. I want to take this parking lot, relocate it back into this little corner. Can I? Actually, that's gonna be better. I'm gonna put it right there. I want to rezone some industry. We have a good bit of industry now. Gonna get that going, unzone you, unzone you. Gonna move that there, gonna move that there. Look at that, this is gonna be a much cleaner grid now. It's gonna be much easier to work with in the future. So I'm gonna resume the game again, let that fill in. Now we need to connect this to the highway. I'm thinking this is too short of a connection. I feel like this might get backed up. So I'm gonna take this road, and we're gonna go out. Let's just say to there. Actually, I want to start from the highway. I already have a collector there. Okay. We're gonna start right here on the curve. To be interesting. I'm gonna take this and try to hit this guideline here. We're at a 90, and then I'm gonna curve it right into the middle of the intersection. Boom. Clean connection. Perfect. I think actually I'm going to make this a 3-lane asymmetric road, replace this. How do I orient this the way I want it to be? There. Perfect. So now there's a dedicated right turn lane, ideally. Perfect, perfect. Fixing the industry bit by bit. Okay, we have more demand here. We're gonna add a little bit more industry. Let's put it right along here. Okay. Great, folks. This is looking a lot better. Now, I want to keep addressing some of our issues here. We have just a need for a ton of residential. People want to move into the city. We have a lot of not enough customers, so let's take our existing blocks, let's expand it out. We're on the EU low density. Let's go back to NA here. Let's expand U. We're gonna expand. Oh, that's weird. Expand there. No, we need more. I'm gonna use this NA mixed housing on this block. It should be fun, right? I like that. And I'm gonna put one here. Here. Okay. Looking good, y'all. We have low rent housing over here, I believe, already. So I'm gonna put a small building here, put one here, put one here. See how that develops. Okay. I'm gonna go. Okay. I think our industry is looking fine. High resource costs, so we're going to try to fix that eventually. Lack of high skilled labor, ooh, that's concerning. Okay, to get to educated, I'm not sure if you need colleges or just high schools. I'll take a look at that later. We need. Let's go back to our new community over here. How is everyone doing? Are you happy? They're happy. They're happy. They're wealthy. Let's continue expanding out here. Now this is going to be a suburb, so I don't really want any apartments here. We're going to go back to European housing, and let's drop another block. Drop a block there. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. Let me just, there. Fix that up a little bit. A need for medium density is interesting. We're gonna go back to here. I really need districts so I can have real names for these things. NA, medium density row housing. We're gonna use these small apartment buildings. And I'm gonna put, I think this is commercial, but I'm gonna put some here. I don't know if a 1x1 works. Probably not. Okay. And I'm gonna put one right there. Trying to fix our demands here. We're working on it. The need for offices, which is kind of interesting. Everyone says not enough customers, so we're gonna go out here. Let's get this zoned in as well. Go back to EU, low density. I'm gonna do a bit of that. Because we have the transformer here, it's not very attractive space. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put some commercial. And I'm just gonna block that right there. So try to hide that a little bit. We can put a little boom town. Nice. It took a while, but we finally hit a new milestone. Got some more money, more development points, more map tiles. Let's keep it going. We're gonna put a tiny little, let's put, no, I don't have a need for office. I'm not gonna put office. We still have a need for residential. So let me go into here. I was a little worried about expanding up here because this is kind of a steep incline. But, and then we'll keep it going. We're gonna get this tool out. And let me expand out here a bit. Okay, build out the roads. We're gonna put some more housing here. Put some more housing here. I'll put a little block of commercial. Now let's expand this out. Let's just hide this transformer. Okay. Great. Not enough customers, so we need to work on that, but we are working on it. Our city is more or less happy. There's an accident on the highway. This is not my fault. Look at this. What? What? How did you do that? What? How? Oh man. Okay. Whatever. Oh, looks like it cleared itself up. Okay. I think this would be a good time to get the districts out. So let me go into here, and this is where I can define districts. District creation tool. It's my first time doing this. Let's see how this goes. Brunswick Village. Yeah, we'll call it Brunswick Shores. How about that? Brunswick Shores for that village or district. We're gonna put a district out here. Shepherd Ridge. No, we're gonna call this Sunny. This is kind of more of an industrial area. It will be. We're gonna call it Sunset Shores. put a district. I believe we'll do that right here. And this will be, oops. Crescent Bluff wasn't bad actually. If you have any ideas for district names, please feel free to put that in the comments below as well. Okay. We've added our districts, and now with the districts, I get nice things like this. So roadside parking fee. You can do recycling. Yes, I want people to recycle here. Yeah, this seems like an easy one. I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to put, here's quite a few. Okay, we're going to put a recycling, energy consumption awareness, and also in Sunset Shores, I'm thinking of putting speed bumps. Yeah, we're going to put speed bumps down here because I think this is a pretty high traffic area. It's the beginning of our city. Alright, I think that wraps up this episode for you all. We've done quite a bit of work here. Not much on expanding the city. We've gone up just a hair. Let's see. But we're making progress. We've updated our road network. If we look at our traffic now, I'm curious to see. Okay, the main roads have a bit of traffic through it, but that's to be expected. And now we have a ton of traffic through these smaller roads, so I think I still have some work to do to improve this, but we'll work on it together. We created a new neighborhood over here, Brunswick Shores we're calling it, and this is exciting for us. We need some more, we just need more of everything apparently, so let me just peep into here. We're on EU. Let me just plop this right there. We got a new signature building. We went up to Boomtown, I believe. And yeah, I think we're looking pretty good. I think for next episode, we need to focus on some of the demands of our city. Relook at our city services and make sure they are up to par. But yeah, with that, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. And please don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're liking my content, and feel free to leave any comments that you have about the video. Thank you. Have a good day.